What's up, guys? This is how to use a bait caster. Now, obviously you can see this looks a little bit different than your typical spin reel. So yeah, let's learn how to use this. So, different components on here. These are called the brakes, and I'll get into more of this later. But those just brake how fast this wheel goes and how fast the line spits out. Also, a tension knob right here. This is you put on however heavy your whatever you're using. I have a jig, so this is a little bit weight on there, but if you're using something weightless, then you'll set that differently. And then you have your drag here, which, like I said, I'll get more into that later, but that's pretty easy. And then, have your handle here, and then this is your button, and this is how the line gets out, and that's how you cast. Well, let's go and get into brakes. So what the brakes do is they stop this wheel from going super fast, and what's called a backlash, and that's where all the line gets spit out and it gets really messed up. Let's see if I can get a little one right here. No, not really. Okay, well, that's some good luck. So, as you see, it's kind of something like that where the line's bunched up, but way worse. And I'm not going to demonstrate that for you just because I don't want to ruin my reel, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time doing that and getting it out, because it takes a while to get out. And so see, if you're pretty bad, or not bad, you're new, you're gonna set that to max, and that's gonna help. That's gonna turn this. That's gonna stop this wheel from going, and it's gonna help you out with brakes to max how it casts. That's a pretty good cast right there, and it doesn't go anywhere. But I didn't get a backlash. Now, if I set it all the way down with no brakes at all, probably gonna backlash here, but
goofy up, baby.
yeah. So see how far that went, but I did backlash a little bit. It stopped it from going. Okay, so since I'm a little bit experienced with this specific reel, I'm gonna go and put this about 3/4 of the way to loose. I'm gonna give it a little cast. Okay, so I whipped that pretty hard. Obviously I could cast a little bit farther if I wanted to. But yeah, as you can see, no backlash. Okay, so now you know how to use the brakes. Let's get into the tension knob here. Now it's a really small knob, so it doesn't really get in your way, but it's actually a pretty important knob. So if I go and dangle my lure like this, falls down really slowly, and I don't really get a backlash. I got a little bit, but so what this tension knob does is it helps to see how it deals with the weight and how fast this wheel goes too. So if I turn this really loose, show you that again. So I backlashed a little bit when I turned it loose. So now if I turn it really tight, actually that was pretty good. Oh, we'll turn it tight. I don't know why this is really loose, but yes, we're gonna turn that. See, not even gonna move. If I start slowly bring it down, you want that lure to fall really slowly, but you want it to fall smoothly without that backlashing, and that's when you know it's good. Okay, so now you have the drag. Now the drag is kind of confusing without a fish, I guess you could say. But basically what the drag is it's how easy it is to pull this out. So I have drag on all the way loose, And that means without this button open, I can just pull line right out. Now, if you're fishing for smaller fish and you'd probably use a little bit of a smaller thing. But what the drag is mainly for is for bigger fish. The tighter your drag is for heavy fish, the easier you're gonna break off. The lure's gonna break off, your knot's gonna break, anything like that. Something's gonna snap, something's gonna break. So what you do is you set your drag a little bit low. That way the fish has some, it can pull off a little bit, that way you're not breaking it off. Now also, you don't want it too loose or else the fish will just get away and there won't be enough tension in between the hook and the fish will just, kind of spit it right out. Alright, so now you know how to use a bait caster. Go ahead and grab one and go fishing. Draw one! Draw one! I draw one! 10-pounder! So that's how you use the bait caster.